to go live. So yeah, going live. You're live! Hello everyone, I'm Santiago, and today I'm gonna be testing Assassin's Creed Mirage on the GTX 1650, 3050 and GTX 1050 Ti. How are you guys doing? Welcome. First of all, thanks to Ubisoft for providing a code of the game. They provided me a code to play a day earlier, so the game releases tomorrow. Thanks again to them for providing a code, and to you guys for the continued support. Otherwise, that wouldn't happen. So, how's it going, guys? Yeah. Hey, Virat Bindir. Sorry if I messed that up. So, let's start with some details. First of all, I usually like to do so. I don't know why the UI sometimes breaks. Thanks, Uplay. So in the games folder, it's only 37 gigabytes. Can you guys believe that? A Ubisoft game that is less than 50 gigs. So that's pretty good. I like that. And you can get Ezio's Revelation costume and Altair. So good stuff. Anyway. Yeah, apparently it runs well. But still, let's give it a shot. I'm going to be using an Xbox Series controller. I'm not playing this with mouse and keyboard. Hell no. So yeah. The first time you launch the game, you get this image, and it will be there for a few minutes. That's because the game is compiling shaders without telling you. And since my screen is 4K, there we go. It doesn't go full screen correctly, so don't worry, that's a me issue. Hey, 1050. Never thought I would speak with a GPU, but here we are. Okay, the game is good and it runs well. That's great news. I hope you're right. Intel Arc graphics. Oh god, I never thought I was going to see that. It's so refreshing to not see the Nvidia GameWorks logo. Also guys, is the audio... is my voice sounding correct?
Press A to start.
Oh no. Press H to start.
Hold F to enable menu narration.
No, menu narration, I don't need that, thank you. Let me use a mouse for this. So, next, difficulty. Okay, and you can play on hard. Okay, I'll do that later. Blood, of course we want that. Closed captions, no. Okay, next. No spoilers, so you guys... I'll skip everything as usual, full screen, there we go. 1080p, 60 Hz. Resolution scale 100%. Also, Maggie, thanks man. Does it support DLSS? I don't know yet. Once I open the game with the RTX card, we'll see. Let's see what we got on graphics. Let's put it on Ultra first, because we like doing that. So volumetric clouds, of course, we're lowering that first. Shadows, yeah, classic shadow resolution. Let's put it on high. World details, this is basically the draw distance, I think. You can barely notice. We put that on high. Clutter density, okay. The amount of foliage, high should be okay. Water, I don't think we're going to be in the water much, so let's keep that on high. Reflections, of course, yes. Environment textures, high. Character textures, we keep that up. If it uses a lot of VRAM, we're lowering this, so let's put this on medium for now. This is only for cutscenes. Motion blur, nope. You also have dynamic resolution, let's turn that out. Okay, you got XeSS, FSR2, and probably DLSS as well. Sharpen strength, thank you for the sharpness slider. and you get to restart the game. So this is 1080p mid high settings, upscaling off for now. Hey Lonely, Mauro, Tanjim, does he have the same requirements as Valhalla? I don't know. I bought it on Epic, I can't download it yet, it comes out tomorrow. The game releases tomorrow, guys. Thanks to Ubisoft I was able to access 24 hours before, so thanks to them for the early code. But you'll be there tomorrow, basically. Okay. With those settings, the first thing I like to do in a new game, especially AAA ones, is running the benchmark. So again, settings is basically medium to high without upscaling, and we'll see what happens. Let me see if there's anything else that I need to have here. Screen shake, no. Aim assist, no. Well, if I'm using a controller, I need a little bit of it. Interface, okay, lots of options, I like that. Okay. Dial boost, yes please. Music frequency low. Yeah, just to protect the stream, guys, I'm going to disable music. Apologies about that. Okay. So basically medium to high without upscaling. Let's give it a shot on the benchmark. Probably panning around the city if it's anything like the previous Assassin's Creed games benchmark tools. So let's give it a shot. Yeah, Forza Motorsport 7 is coming out as well. Valhalla doesn't have DLSS. That sucks. Okay, it's using all the VRAM already. But it's looking okay. It's clearly the same engine as Valhalla. So hey, mid-40s on medium to high, that's pretty impressive for a new game. And thank you so much to Iman Hussein for the 40 Indian rupees donation. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that a lot. So thanks again. Can't wait for tomorrow. Well, tomorrow you're going to play it, so don't worry. Seems to be running fine according to the benchmark. And usually the city is where it suffers the most, so this is a perfect way to test it, in my opinion. I hate when benchmarks are just... Well, ideally we'll have our main character running around the city and doing effects and all that stuff. But this is okay. This is where how I usually test the games when I play them, these games. So with upscaling we might be able to get 60s if we are not CPU bound. We'll see how we are on the CPU side of things. Does this have any DRM affecting its performance? I don't know what DRM it has, so can't comment on that, sorry. Does it look exactly like Odyssey? I would say it looks like Valhalla with better performance and with different color correction, which I'm fine with. Okay, very quickly so we can jump into the game. Let's try quality. I'll do quality FSR2 first, then we try XeSS, usually looks better. So let's see. One more and we start the game, guys. I promise. So FSR2 quality. Let's see if we can get 60s. Probably not, but who knows. And thanks for being an awesome supporter. Thank you so much, man, for supporting the channel directly. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much again. Not bad optimization. So far so good. We're in the 50s, upper 50s actually. Pretty impressive. Very minor tweaks. I just lowered the volumetric clouds, put that to medium, and put everything on high. And wow, medium textures because 4 gigs of VRAM. That's still. Oh, there's no DLSS. Yeah, that's weird. But I gotta say, FSR2 is kind of rough. Yeah, I can see the edges very clearly. Not super nice. Wow, thank you, man. Iman Hussein for the 400 rupees donation. Thanks, man. He says you deserve it, man. Well, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You guys don't imagine how much donations help. Because sometimes videos get demonetized, usually ads are not consistent. So yeah, it helps a lot. I'm planning to add a 3060 12GB to the channel, so it will be perfect. Maybe tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we're going to get one, so probably, we'll see. But it'll make these live streams 1 hour longer, probably. There's the DLSS, okay. Okay, gotcha. Thanks, guys. Average 60. Oh, on a 1650. Oh my god. Okay. Let's do XeSS. And I'm going to, yeah, sharpness should be good. And I promise this is the last time I run the benchmark. What about the 2060? No, the 2060 is older. I want a 12GB video card. Because I think that's what people should buy, honestly. The 2060 is 6 gigs. There's a 12 gig version, but it's more rare. Okay, this does look better, but I notice a bit of ghosting instead of shimmering, so pick your poison, I guess. Yeah, I think I'd rather keep XeSS. Looks a little bit blurrier, though. There's some extra ghosting, but I don't see those pixelated edges like on FSR2. But it's more demanding, so that's a shame. So what I'm going to do, guys, I think, is use adaptive resolution, actually. I think that will do the job. There's an option for dynamic resolution. But let's keep XeSS, then we play with dynamic resolution and all that. So yeah, pretty interesting. I'm impressed. I was thinking I was going to get like 30s with upscaling. Being lucky, so no. And thank you Nihal Amin for the 20 Indian rupees donation. Thanks again. I appreciate that a lot. Leave a message or something. I want to read what you have to say. 1440p 2070 Super should be just fine. I mean, look at how am I running it. Look how I'm running it on 1080p. And if it's like anything like... If DLSS is actually here, I will check it out in a bit. We should be able to... You should be able to do it just fine. Especially with DLSS. Yeah, 3080 more than enough. 13400 should be fine, yeah, without 3080. Okay, let's play the game now. So again, settings, 1080p. Basically high settings with medium volumetrics, medium textures. The depth of field, I changed that because, well, hang on. Because it's on cutscenes, shouldn't be intrusive. Oh, we're using XeSS quality, and let's put the sharpness at 55%, maybe 60%. Seems a bit too blurry to me. And then we're going to play with the adaptive quality, which means that it's going to... It's basically dynamic resolution. Anyway, let's get into the game now. Let's turn everything down to test 10400F's caliber, maybe later. So I'm using a controller.
About this memory.
And I probably cannot skip this, so...
I told you it was lost.
Yeah, it has Assassin's Creed itis. See, this brings me back to the original Assassin's Creeds. Remember that you couldn't skip cutscenes until Brotherhood came out in Assassin's Creed 2. See, they're going back to its roots. You cannot skip the first cutscene anymore. Hey, my desktop. How the I don't know how they have an optimized game. I think it was supposed to be a Valhalla expansion, but then it became its own game, which would explain a lot why there's not a lot of marketing behind this, unfortunately.
Scratch its gilded surface, and you'd find a rot beneath.
So it might run better than previous games because it has smaller map,
the hidden ones,
and you don't have superpowers.
Resisted.
Probably.
Striking at our enemy from the shadows, an eternal struggle.
Striking from the shadows.
Centuries ago, he was
hopefully this is the start of the
Basim
rebirth of
ibn
Assassin's
Ishaq.
Creed.
He honored the creed. He
Even if they
challenged
remake
it,
Assassin's
so
Creed
must
2,
we.
I'll be
We
happy.
have it in all of us to mistake
Imagine the
the shadows we
Ezio
walk
trilogy
for the light we serve.
remade from the ground up.
The time may come
That would be amazing.
when we will be tested as he was.
Yeah, the funniest thing about
fear
not
that
skipping
time
cutscenes,
is
remember
coming
on
soon.
Assassin's Creed 1, when you were given a quest, you could just walk around while the other character was talking. It was annoying as hell. I couldn't skip those cutscenes. It was more immersive, but there was no skipping cutscenes there. Yeah, I don't know why yeah, sorry guys about the screen sharing. You should just enable VSync for that. Okay, that's our main character, but without the fancy clothes. So yeah, guys, this is a cutscene. It's video footage. It's not the game rendering. It's just an FMV, a full motion video. Oh, it's on PS4 as well? Well, I'm not surprised. Considering what's going to be some Valhalla expansion. Okay, now we should be getting into the game. There we go. Now we're into the game. As you can see, the visual fidelity is way different.
Was
No skipping. Yeah, no skipping on this
what did
either.
that friend want this time?
To strip the flesh from my bones
Okay, first impressions. The faces are not great.
never has much to say, yet it leaves its mark.
Yeah. See guys, this
I
is...
feel it crawling on my skin.
Hardly
Yeah.
original. You should tell it as much.
Yeah,
Forget
the
the
face
genie for the
animations are
moment.
clearly
The day is new.
like the
There is
previous...
work to be done.
the original games.
Derwish has left another contract.
Jesus.
Who for?
It's rough on the faces.
Them again?
The main character
You
is
would make
a
more
little bit
money
better,
selling
but
water to a camel.
not amazing.
good
Okay, I
lord.
can now skip. Awesome.
The sun casts a long shadow.
Let us not keep Derwish
Interesting,
waiting.
50%
I cannot bear another
CPU
lecture.
usage. I was expecting
These contracts.
a
It is
million
quite a few
percent
Darwish has
CPU
pushed away
usage.
now.
He knows I will come through.
What could be more important? Come here.
Oh. I'm sorry guys about the screen sharing. We are benchmarking.
How kind of you.
¿Cuántos monitores tenés? Tengo dos,
have his
pero
trust.
para
That much
stream.
is clear.
Pero tengo tres porque
Do
tengo
you
un home
suppose you
server.
have theirs? These
This is the
shadowy
latest
types?
Assassin's Creed
I
game?
should
Yes.
hope so by now.
Then they should show it. You take all
Looks
the risk
okay.
and they offer
The thing is the
little
faces
in
are
return.
rough.
They are liberators, Nihal, not merchants.
I know the stories. Still, the price of liberty should be enough to feed us.
They're just they're evolving just backwards. Okay, so let's see how the parkour is. I'm not expecting Unity levels of parkour. Okay, it's basically move the analog stick and hold A. Oh my god, the screen sharing is horrible on this one. What the hell? Let me see if there's something wrong with my capture card. One sec. It's worse than usual. Let's do 144. I don't know why I'm holding it to 60 Hz. Does XeSS run as fast as FSR2? No, it performs worse. But I think it looks better. So just as a test, let me show you FSR2. FSR2 has worse edges in my opinion. XeSS looks softer, which I think is better looking in general. But FSR2 runs better. So that's pretty good. Oh, there we go. Much better. Yeah, I forgot that I have a 144 Hz monitor. So as you can see, this allows us to be closer to 60, which is what we were looking for. And it still looks fine. The thing is, in my opinion, XeSS, while softer, it has better edges.
It is not only to be slighted.
Yeah, I mean, look at those faces. They really went back to its roots.
It is what I heard.
I'm playing Assassin's Creed 2 again.
Such crowds. Something important must be happening.
The Khalifa has been summoned to the Winter Palace. It is surely his wealthy retinue that drives.
But the game
his
itself
crown.
looks good. The thing is the faces. The faces bother me. Otherwise, it looks good. I think the art style
They're in the mood to
is
offer
great.
donations.
Ah, I see your meaning. A little sleight of hand to sharpen our wits.
If this contract will not feed us, the Khilafa might as well.
If you don't have an Intel video card, the XeSS
Merchant
version
has
is
left his
different.
place on the
Oh, I didn't
table.
know that. That's
Easy
interesting.
one to begin with.
You mean about performance or about visual fidelity? Eagle vision. Okay, here we go.
Better leave before they notice.
Oh no! Better leave!
Help yourself. I will pick them out.
A keen eye and an
And thanks
hand.
again, Imam
A
Hussain.
formidable duo.
Thank you so much, man, for the 14 rupees donation again. Next video, put the best CPU, GPU, and play it on max. Well, I have an i7-13700F and a 4070 Ti,
There.
but I had no way to record that externally, and that's not what
He
my
must have
channel is
something
about.
up.
But okay, pickpocket. Oh, I failed.
Hey, what? What do you... Thief! I need help! Thief here! Summon the watch! I've been robbed!
Oh no,
Please help me!
You! Stay there!
Call the watch!
He was a master assassin and thief one day. But he couldn't grab. It's like, oh no, I won't grab it. Tell-in missions where the NPCs walks at turtle speed. Oh my god, yeah, those were the worst. They were the worst in Assassin's Creed, Black Flag, when and Unity as well. That bothered me so much. The tail-in missions. Yeah, I don't miss that from older Assassin's Creed games. Especially in Black Flag 2 and
And over
yeah,
there.
those.
By that stall.
Where you have to hear the conversation.
point.
That bothered me a lot. At least in Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood, the tail-in missions were more like, okay, follow the guy around. He will turn that back a couple times to see if you exist. But you don't need to be close. What now? Okay, let's pickpocket properly now. Oh, I'm such a
Well
master.
done. You truly are the master thief of Anbar.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Hardly.
It's funny because you pickpocket the person and you're like a couple meters away.
Come, we are late to Derwishes.
Yeah, we're doing the 3050 in a moment. Give me a few. I want to go ahead and get my assassin outfit. But this runs better than I anticipated. I'm pretty impressed.
Yeah.
What I do miss about the older Assassin's Creed games is that the parkour was actually like a mini puzzle. What I mean by that is it was not a matter of holding movement plus A. Oh, actually you can climb. Sometimes he doesn't grab the edge. Okay. So yeah, that bothers me because it's basically okay, hold forward and hold A and you'll be good. You'll climb, see? In the previous games, it wasn't like that. It required some thought.
Peace, friend. Hold. Food.
Oh my god. Yeah, I cannot get over the faces. The faces of the characters. No spoilers, of course, we skip everything. Can drive native resolution? Sure. Native resolution, guys, won't be 60, of course. But some people don't like upscaling, which is understandable. Store menu. There we go. So just to show you the rather quick, we're using TAA and no upsampling. So FSR off. No FSR 3 on this one. Okay, looks way crispier. And it actually runs pretty good, all things considered. It's in the 50s instead of the... Sorry. It's in the 40s instead of the 50 to 60 range. So if you don't want upscaling, you can get away with it. Definitely. The thing is, do you mind playing the game at 40?
What was the final tally of
Yeah, Unity parkour was amazing.
Give the
I wish they kept that.
Wait.
Okay, crouching vegetation, sure. The murder grass. Knock out an enemy.
If I am seen, I will have to flee.
Yeah, we'll
thing I
play it
did
on
not
Steam
run these
Deck
sagging
later
guards.
today. I have a meeting in around 2 hours. So once my live stream is over, I'm going to record a video on Steam Deck. I don't know, or maybe I'll do a live stream. What do you guys prefer? Do you rather me test this live or make an optimal settings video on Steam Deck? Let me know.
Locked. A minor
But if the
delay.
stream comes, it will be like in around 5 hours from now. Eagle fish. Where's the key? Oh. There. Bonk. Okay. Some challenge. Oh, remember these in Assassin's Creed 1? Man. Okay, the game actually wants me to use my brain. Good. So the door is locked. Let's see. Can I go this way? Okay, I don't have a hidden blade, so that was weird. Yeah, no, frame generation doesn't work on GTX cards. You need to have at least... Come on. I'll knock him out as well. I just wanted to show you my strength at pickpocketing. Yeah, there's... Okay, unbar the window. See, this is good. I like this. Because I could just go through the door. But the game actually told me, no, man, get a key. Oh, the key? Yeah, that guard over there. When I get to that guard? Okay, find a way in. Actually tells me to use my brain.
There. That may be what I'm looking for.
It's not like, oh, I need to be
What
Einstein,
secrets this
but
ledger holds.
way better than before.
Maybe I can get the old Grouser Derwish to
It
squeeze
works
a
in
hint
Immortals
out
of
our
Avium though?
contact.
What do you mean? On a 16 series card? Yeah, but probably without frame generation. FSR3 works, the upscaling works on GTX cards, but the frame generation is what doesn't. So you need an RTX card or a 5000 series AMD card for frame generation FSR3. So the Steam Deck will be compatible, but if you're playing at 30 FPS, don't expect good latency. when
With you,
controlling the game.
I can do two. Then thank.
Yeah.
Like that, because I have what I used to. Did you?
Oh yeah, what? Okay.
That is if you can bear to follow my lead for a change.
No DLSS, we'll see.
You do
Let
not
me
have to
see
get
once we
involved,
get to the
Nihal.
RTX
I
card.
know your feelings on this.
It's so I
When you-
are we?
Let's go to the Winter Palace.
Lead the
Yeah.
way.
This
Lead
is
the
a
way.
mad plan, Basim. Even if you were to succeed and they welcome you,
It's
into
funny,
their
I still
ranks,
haven't
what then?
healed in this game.
Will you forget about us?
Of course not. Nihal, their interests are our interests.
Yeah, DLSS 3 frame
You,
generation. I'm
me,
talking
and
about
every
FSR
other
3 over
street dweller
here.
who has been cast aside, living off scraps and dirty water.
FSR
I
3
can be an instrument
frame
that
generation
sees us out of that life.
requires at least an
That sees
RTX
that Jassim
20
can
series
use his
card.
talents to be a real craftsman. That
If you're on
sees
the
that
Nvidia
good
side.
men
On
are
the AMD
not
side,
cast
an
aside
RX
as my
5000
father
series.
was.
And then if you're talking
children
about
left
DLSS
wondering
frame generation, yeah, that requires a 40 series RTX card. Which is ridiculous. I think they could do it on the other cards at a lower quality, but still do it. But they just want you to
That
buy
is where
the
we
overpriced
disagree.
4000 series card. 40,000. It works on GTX in Immortals. Okay.
There
I
it
got to
is,
the palace.
Winter Palace. Come this way.
Right behind you.
Right in front of you. I'm guessing I gotta climb up there. Yeah, environment textures on medium, characters on high.
Come back here, would you?
No, I'm not coming back. I needed to do this. It's an Assassin's Creed game. Okay.
Where are you going
So,
now?
guys, I'm going back to FSR, okay? I want 60s. Still, I will play it, considering it's Assassin's Creed. I'll play like this without upscaling. It's just to show you the capabilities. And I want to use more sharpness. It looks a bit soft. But that will be later. Let's see, do I get fall damage? Yeah, but not so much.
Here. Let us wait for nightfall.
Graphics-wise, it's better than Valhalla. I mean, it feels like a Valhalla expansion, which this was originally. But the art style, in my opinion, is way better. It fits perfectly with the setting. So I think, let's say, it's visually more consistent. But I just like the look of the desert like this more than the Valhalla
Does where
setting.
you stand not awaken fond memories?
Not.
What? I
Wait.
Look for ways to infiltrate the palace. Okay. So no objective marker. Okay. I like
It is
that.
dark enough. Come.
It doesn't tell me how to get into the palace. Good.
Fastening yourself to my tail.
The game lets
Basim.
me do my thing.
Very sensible.
I know how you hate to
But since
be
I still
alone.
don't have guns, since I still don't have weapons,
I see some guards just that way.
I'm not going to go full loud. Yeah, the animations, so far the parkour is functional, but it doesn't feel fluid. I don't know how to explain it. It's like Basim is... Let me show you this. It's like when he's doing a jump, there's like a small slowdown.
Watch yourself.
So yeah, it works, the parkour, but that it works is kind of disappointing. I just wanted it to be better. I mean, they had Unity, for crying out loud. They cannot redo that system. I mean, they should have the source code. I mean, come on. And thank you so much, Raja Malhotra, for the 14 rupees donation. He says, #1. Is it your birthday? Oh, your first super on a live stream. Well, thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I'm happy to be your first super donation. Thanks, man. That's very appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel directly. Yeah, I mean, considering again that this was going to be content for Assassin's Creed Valhalla, then converted into a full game in the end, it feels like they did it on a rush, which is disappointing. But hey, what can you do? Yeah, the animations are stiff. That's a good way to put it. Especially in parkour, when you're, I don't know, hitting someone in the head to knock him out, or moving around like this, it's fine. The thing is, when you're parkouring,
This door may lead us inside.
door locked.
Not without
Okay,
the
good.
key, it won't.
Have a look around.
Okay, the key, that guy has it. But murder grass is still a big pillar of this, apparently. Ooh, that was
Have a
close.
short nap, but not too short.
Any luck finding a key?
Yep, we found the key. Jesus, the coffee is hot.
Appears unsettled. An unruly sun is not helping.
Yeah, I mean, it feels like recycled Valhalla expansion turned into a full game. But if this means that we're getting closer to the roots of Assassin's Creed, I think this is a good starting point. I mean, I still haven't gotten into a battle where I kill everyone in one hit. And there's a hard mode, so hell yeah.
This way. Looks quiet.
Okay, this is the following mission, the tail mission, I
I
guess.
never thought I'd set
Does
foot
it have
here.
FSR3? As far as I know, it
Look at
doesn't.
these arches. You could chisel
We're
off a
about to
piece
find
and
out.
sell it for a hoard of gold. You didn't happen to bring a pickaxe, did you?
I will keep it in mind for the next time we break into a palace.
Basim doesn't play Minecraft, doesn't have a pickaxe. What a noob. Okay, skipping cutscenes, thank you. Okay, now we flee. Yeah, see, when he jumps, it's like he stops. Has a harsh stop, there's no momentum. I mean, look at it. It's like he stops. Yeah, it's not fluid at all. It's like so stiff. It's very disappointing in that regard. Yeah, look at that. Where's the momentum, Ubisoft? Come on, man. How can the company that made Unity screw that up? Man, my eyes burn. At least this makes me appreciate Unity even more. I mean Assassin's Creed Unity, not the Unity engine. Yeah, the animation, I don't like the parkour animations. Doesn't feel fluid at all. I wish somebody can mod it in at some point. I don't think it's that simple, probably not. But it would be nice. But I guess that requires resources, so probably in the next Assassin's Creed game. But I'm happy, you know what, I'll be happy if this game is just okay. Like, give me more stealth missions, let me fight but make it a big challenge. Get out of conflict, but nobody's chasing me. Okay, I'll wait in here. So as I was saying, as long as it gets closer to the roots, I'm fine with it. The thing is, the facial animation plus the horrible parkour animation, it kills me. So yeah, maybe they're experimenting with this one to see if people actually want Assassin's Creed to go back to its roots. the thing is,
What do you want
they
from me?
barely advertise this game.
Calm. Calm, Bassam.
Nihal?
Not are you good?
I did that before.
We need to get you up.
What?
Stay with
Nihal.
Okay.
The soldiers are hunting all who look like me.
So again, I think they didn't heavily market this game. Nowhere close to the previous ones. So hopefully they're working on something nice behind the scenes, but maybe I'm asking for too much. You know, greed has its issues.
I will not be safe for certain if I do not lose these guards.
I'm talking about Ubisoft being greedy. Thanks Ubisoft for providing a code of the game a day earlier. It's very appreciated. Thank you guys. I appreciate that. Thank you for allowing me in your Ubisoft Creators program.
You can't hide from us! There you are.
Bassam, there.
Okay, yeah.
Hurry!
All of them dead. When it was
No,
me
I mean,
they sought to
Origins
punish.
was good. The thing is, it felt a little bit bloated. And Valhalla was a bloat fest. Let's leave it at that.
Scour the alleys for thieves. Round off every last one. Getting away.
They're working on Skull and Bones. I don't think so. The creative director
There you are.
is out of the company, I think.
Get back here, dog! Worn and tattered clothes.
I don't have no hope for Skull and Bones, really. It's pretty disappointing that that happens. Okay, so we're now in a cutscene. And thanks again, man.
Stop!
So generous of you. Another 14 Indian rupees donation. You rarely play games and I've been waiting for Mirage. Well, yeah, I mean, just the fact that they're trying to get back to what it was before
Good enough.
is a very good news. It's very good news. Oh, it's running? Great. I barely had to tweak it, so that's awesome. You recently noticed core fog will go up and down like 500 megahertz and cause stuttering. Okay, I don't know, Baba Yaga. Okay, cannot skip this. In the meantime, no hopes with Ubisoft for real. Yeah, no, I lost
What are you
hope
doing?
a while back. Don't think. Oh, here we go. Okay, I love that. See, this is something I did like about the character right now. If you compare it with Assassin's Creed 4, it's like, okay, this pirate guy can knows all the assassin tricks on how to do a leap of faith and everything. Basim doesn't know, so he just falls. And now he doesn't have a shirt for some reason. Okay. Yeah, cutscenes are 30. Are you going to play Alan Wake 2? Hell yeah. And thank you Dejavu619 for the 300 Indian rupees donation. He says, "Hi Santiago, busy month for gaming and looking forward to your testing videos. Thank you for doing this." Well, thank you for supporting the channel. It's highly appreciated. That allows me to continue doing what I do.
A new day, another
So
test.
thank you so much.
I should get back.
And yeah, I'll keep going. The next games I'll be testing will be Forza Motorsport, Witchfire, which is pretty fun. I've been playing it on the weekend. And well, Alan Wake 2, all that good stuff. And also Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1+2 Remaster, because it's now on Steam, so I don't have to buy it on the Epic Games Store. Is this your gameplay? Yeah, I'm playing it right now.
There
Let me skip the cutscenes.
Get dressed and we can begin.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, I'm playing right now. This is live, guys. Does the game need AVX? I guess so. He was underwater for 2 months. Probably.
Go on,
Yeah.
Basim. Like we practiced.
Yes, master.
So yeah, there you go. Okay, climbing. Ooh, he climbs way faster now. What the hell? Okay, maybe that fixes the animations, but I don't think so. The previews I saw about this game showed me the opposite. Okay, I think it's a good time to swap GPUs. I know the tutorial has like Altair's drawing. Yeah, I cannot pause the game now. So, what settings would I use? Basically high, maybe lower the clutter to medium, because I was dropping below 60 here. But you can play it with this on medium, and everything on a mix between medium and high, with textures on medium as well, because VRAM. Maybe you need to lower this to medium as well, but play and see for yourself. You can also use adaptive quality, which basically is dynamic resolution, but you can use quality FSR as well, or XeSS, that in my opinion in this game looks better. That's basically it. If you want, if you want to play without upscaling, you be over 30 all the time with these settings. And with dynamic resolution, as you can see, targeting 60. It looks a bit softer, but it's pretty good. It looks okay. So yeah, let's jump into the next card, which is the good old 1050 Ti. So I'm expecting with these settings we'll get 30s on the 1050 Ti. We'll see. So one sec. Alright, there we go. 750 Ti today. No, maybe later. We'll see. I'm short on time. In a couple hours I have a meeting at work and, well, it's not like can not go there. So after my meeting at work I'm going to make the Steam Deck video. Do you see now why iPhone 15 will run this game? Well, yeah, makes sense. Good point. Yeah. Still, the phone is probably going to get super hot. So. And Morfeo, thank you for the 120 Uruguayan pesos donation. Thanks, fellow Uruguayan. It's been a long time since we didn't see the Salus water in your room. Don't forget to drink water. Saludos. Gracias, Morfeo. Se agradece un montón, compatriota. Morfeo is from my country. He's talking about water. Salus is a water brand here in Uruguay. My water is over there. Okay, back to the computer. 1050 Ti, and we're going to keep the same settings. So Afterburner. What PC case is this? It's the NCX T H510i, I think. I got it a while back. It's pretty solid. Sí, tal cual, Frost Panda. Yeah, guys, with the 120 Uruguayan pesos, he basically bought me a 6-liter a 6-liter water thing. So I can drink water. Thanks to Morfeo, I can now buy 6 liters of water in my country. Se agradece que pienses en mi hidratación, Morfeo. Guys, this part will take a couple minutes because the game is compiling shaders. The game doesn't tell you, but it is compiling shaders. So yeah, it shouldn't take long. And thank you so much, Harry Parker, for the £5 donation. Thanks, man. Is your first super on a live stream? Well, it's an honor to be your first YouTube donation to a stream. Thank you so much, man. That's a lot of money. Jesus. Thanks, man. You cannot imagine how much it helps. Now, why would I pay $1,000 on a phone when I can stream games from your regular phone? Good point. I mean, I have an iPhone 14 Pro. And, well, what to say? I use Moonlight to stream from my computer to my phone screen. So I have HDR, I have a high resolution, and I just connect a controller with a clip. And it looks incredible. So, yeah, why play on the phone so it gets hot and kills the battery very quickly? I don't know. I think you should stick to having a Steam Deck or a ROG Ally or a Legion Go for that purpose. Hey Jack, what CPU? It's in the description. Are you playing full games or just a benchmark streams? I play the full games when I'm interested in them. This caught my attention. That is it. It doesn't call. Santiago, ¿qué pensás de la ley versus Spotify acá en Uruguay? No tengo ni idea de qué me hablas, Frospanda. ¿Qué pasó con Spotify? Alright. And Juan Salazar, thank you so much for the is that $5? Jesus, thank you so much, man. He says, gracias por el grandioso contenido y por los live streams. He says, thanks for the amazing content and the live streams. Wow. Thanks, man. Muchísimas gracias, Juan. Se agradece un montón. Okay, so 1080p. And on graphics, it defaults to low, but we're PC gamers, so we play on high. We just lower the volumetric clouds, we lower the environment textures to medium, the character textures as well, and the clutter density, let's put it on medium as well. Adaptive quality, let's disable it for now. Depth of field, it's okay, whatever. TAA, okay, mid-high, basically. But we gotta restart the game. Ah, ok, Frospanda, se entiende. Interesante. Yo, Ritik Raj. This looks like the last two Assassin's Creed games in terms of UI. Yep, definitely. I would say the last four since Odyssey. Or, yeah, since Odyssey we had this UI. It's a little bit confusing at times. I don't really like the UI in Ubisoft games lately. And I can say that because now I implement UI in some applications for the place I work for. I grab the designs and put them on screen, basically. I don't design anything. And I don't like the UI in this. Has a Nubo? I don't know, probably, right? Yeah, there is a Nubo, okay. Why boss, what CPU are you using? I'm using the one that is listed in the description, sir. Alright, so these are the settings. FSR, let's turn it off for now. And let's continue. You completely forgot about Valhalla. Well, yeah, Valhalla is just that. Forgettable and boring and bloated. Yeah, this is Valhalla DLC, basically. Okay, so at native resolution, whoa, it has a hard time with trees. Let me see. Yeah. So maybe in intensive scenes like this, dynamic resolution is a good idea, actually. So let's do just that. So dynamic res targeting 30. And let's see. So dynamic res 30. I thought it was going to need more tweaking, but apparently not. Frospanda, Alan Wake 2. Guys, I'm super pumped for Alan Wake 2. Can't wait. Okay, so here when it drops, it takes a few seconds and it adjusts to 30. But hey, a new game. You design UI with programming or using Figma? No, the designer uses Figma, then the Figma stuff I implemented in the front end, so the programmer can go and make the buttons do stuff.
Steady.
No.
So what I do is I grab the Figma design and I make it match
I felt fine.
inside Unity, for example. I make it match what is on Figma. So the developer can save time. Just go connect the dots. I just serialize some stuff so they can make it function properly. That's basically what I do. So I look at a lot of UI stuff very often. Whoa, and 2 donations at once. Thank you guys. Electric Pichu with a 30, I don't know what that is. Sorry. I don't know what currency is that. Hope this helps you. Always. Anything like that helps me. You don't imagine. How's the game performance so far? Performing well thus far. And thanks, this is your first donation on a stream, so again, an honor, that is for me. And you can get 60s with FSR on 1080p on the 1650 and 30s on medium to high with dynamic resolution on the 1050 Ti, the 7-year-old card. And wow, thanks Zen Warrior for the £10 donation. That's a lot of money, Jesus. Nothing for free. I only dip in and out from time to time, so I think I owe back pay. Well, thanks, man. It's appreciated. Not mandatory, but highly appreciated. And he says you also have a very calming voice. I come here for the calming me down after work. Well, again, an honor that this is your first donation on YouTube, and I'm happy that I allow you to cool down after work. I have some YouTuber content that I use as well for that. No, for Panda, bueno, se ve peor, pero no se ve horrible. FPS is fluctuating wildly from 30 to 45. Yeah, that's the thing. When there is foliage, it drops below 30. But then it quickly... That's when the dynamic resolution kicks in. And then it goes between 30 and 45, sometimes into the 50s. Like you see here. So maybe a 30 FPS lock if you want to use this setting. But I'm not trying low yet because I want to see how it keeps going. The thing is, the demanding part of this game thus far is when there's foliage like this. When this foliage wasn't there, it's basically 10 FPS ahead. So I wouldn't need dynamic resolution outside of this location. So when the frame time there spikes, that's because the dynamic resolution kicks in to fix the problem. Oh wow, I forgot about this. Instead of area not available, I wish they allowed us to go through saying, you're going to desynchronize. Can I climb this thing? Yeah, no, I cannot. Thank God. That's something that bothered me since Odyssey, that you can climb things that didn't have anything to grab from. Yeah, game releases tomorrow. After this we're doing the 3050, don't worry guys. Maybe this was not the way. Okay, let's pretend I'm a new player. I'm guessing I can climb over here. Oh man. I cannot get over how stiff the animations are. Yeah, probably not this side. Yeah, 1050 I can run it. Can you believe that? Sí, voy a intentar 60 en un momento. Okay, so I jump down here. I forgot I have eagle vision in this game. Yeah, I have to go down. It's not up. I don't know who with a 3050 would even think about path tracing. Well, if you use ultra performance DLSS, it works at 30, but it looks horrible. This is probably around here somewhere. Hello, Roshan. But where is he? Hang on. Before doing that, let me see if I can force somehow 60. No, I'm not testing in the least demanding area. I'm testing in the most GPU demanding area, but less CPU demanding area, so there's a difference there. The thing is, you're probably not going to be here very long in this section, so I don't think it's worth testing it here for that reason. It's good for a stress test, but that's as far as I go. So, one sec. Let me think about something. Let me see if I can force the resolution to be super low with adaptive resolution. Yeah, I did test the 1650. Rewind the live stream. Okay, you can dynamic resolution your way to 60. What the hell? Okay. Hell yeah. It looks blurrier, but I mean, it works. I'll be damned. Where's the horse? You mean the camel? Autosave, autosave, autosave. It's been a while since I saw a dynamic resolution option working. Use the bird. Ah, I have the burb. I do have the burb? No, I don't have them. Look at that parkour animation. Horrible. Where's the momentum? Okay. So I had to follow Roshan. I wasn't paying attention, sorry. How's the CPU performance in City? Way better than Odyssey. This is more City as well.
It is one of the Brotherhood's first and most sacred
But being
rites.
DX12, it uses like half the CPU at 60
Center your
FPS.
mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the fear.
Embrace the fear.
Find the stillness.
Roshan likes to smoke, I think.
Yes, master.
Let's
Let's return to the camp.
Let's go. Supposedly the parkour becomes smoother later
I
in the
ask you
story.
something?
Okay.
You may.
Well,
Back in
in a
Anbar,
story
the
sense,
palace,
it makes
I
sense that
witnessed a
he's
meeting
not
between the Khalifa
good at
and 5
parkour.
masked men.
But
Order
not being good at
members.
parkour
The
doesn't
Khalifa was
mean
meant
that you
to
have
protect the object they
no
discovered,
momentum in your
but
body.
He knew nothing of their plans for it.
That's what I'm
He did
trying to
not
say.
even know them by name. How does the most powerful man in Baghdad bend such a
Very
fearful
Far
knee
Cry
to the
Primal look.
faceless?
The order has
Well, yeah, I
held
can see that,
dominion
the
over
very
such
strong
men and their
yellow
empires
tones that it
for
has.
centuries. By convincing them of their truth.
I see where you're
That
getting, where
they are
you're
the
getting that
natural
from.
arbiters of the world. The Khalifa was but their puppet. And the same will be true of whomever succeeds him. The entire Khalifa is under their influence.
That woman remember Maria Di
Martin?
Filippo.
Speak with Fulab and see if
Yeah,
he
good
needs
one.
help.
I forgot
We
about
will
her.
continue your training later.
Yes, master.
Roshan also works as voice computer for
Have
Batman.
you seen Mentor Rayhan?
She was the first Batman voice actor.
To receive the Tahari emissary, Master.
Thank you.
Fine, fool lad. He's a fool.
How is Noor, the brave eagle?
Will he fall or will he?
You will soar.
Thank you.
What
One-
I
Yeah, whatever.
Have
Listen
you
from
seen
I have
that.
seen him speaking to Ahmed near his office.
Okay, Ahmad, the most common name in the world. Well, no, that's Mohammed actually. Okay, yeah, it looks very pixelated now. But it's okay. You have the option. Do you want pixelated stuff?
It is my
Or 6 FPS.
Yes, he is.
I shall, Fuller.
So maybe medium settings makes more sense if we're targeting 60. And if you want a better image, log it to 30. Dynamic resolution, I mean.
That is not.
But let's say once we're back into the city, because that was more
It is
interesting.
hard to find anything in here.
Get leather strips. Okay. I guess it's the ones that are shiny.
That is not a
He
strip
sounds
of
like an
leather.
Argonian from the Elder Scrolls games. Isn't Juan also pretty common? Yeah, in Spanish. But in the world itself, Mohamed is the most common one apparently. I mean, it makes sense. There's a lot of people living in places where Mohamed is a name, a common name.
Forces? You mean the order?
I never met someone named Mohamed, but I'm in South America, so it makes sense.
The Caliph wishes we cannot.
Yeah, I mean, 45 makes more sense, but I want to see if 60 was even possible. Does the game allow you to scale the resolution to 100%? Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, it allows you to go from 50 to 200% resolution. Okay, let's try a 45 FPS option. Remember guys, this is a mix between medium and high. I think this is good enough. So I'd say play with the adaptive quality, which means dynamic resolution. Before that, let me see if I can use another upscaler for the dynamic resolution. Can I use FSR2 for dynamic upscaling? Maybe that's the thing that I was missing. If that's the case, it's great. Like on Spider-Man.
Standing between Alamut and the full.
You tried the blue filter? What blue filter?
Fragile piece. How long will
Actually, it does look pretty good with FSR2. The thing is the hair has a halo around it when moving around. I'm doing fine, Ilyes Alouani. What about you? Bring the strips to Rebecca. Rebecca with a K and an H. Wonder how it'll run on a 2080 Ti. 1440p or 4K easy. Hello everyone, I'm Santiago. I wonder if Mirage has FSR3, it doesn't. It's FSR2, XeSS, and I think DLSS. We'll find out in a moment.
I look forward to it.
Go to the training ground. Sure. Oh, it's up there. Jesus. What do you think of Baghdad so far? Looks amazing. I wish I could be there right now and avoid this training part, but hey, what can you do? So the next gen 1050 Ti runs well? Exactly. I know a Rebecca with K and H. I never heard that before. I thought it was a joke. Wow. It's interesting how in different languages we have similar sounding names at times, just with a few letters changed. Yeah, something that I'm noticing that is quite annoying. The game doesn't always detect properly where I'm trying to go. With the jumps, I mean. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Good work.
Well,
No, it is the difference between life and death.
Thanks, Batman. You tested without upscaling? I did.
Make sure you target.
But I want to do that in Baghdad.
Never turn your back.
Okay, square, sorry, X to dodge.
Are you trying to get stabbed?
What are you doing?
Show me your quick stabs first.
Quick stabs.
Good. Yes.
Okay, he moves pretty quickly. I like that.
Excellent.
And thanks
There are
Shunk
times when
V
we must
for
put
becoming an
more
awesome
force
supporter.
into
Well,
our
for
attack
keeping
to cause
being,
more damage.
if that
It will
exists,
leave you
an awesome
exposed.
supporter
So
1.0.
time it properly.
Thanks, man.
No
It's been a while.
problem.
This reminds me of Valhalla parkour. I mean, yeah, it makes complete sense. It was going to be DLC for Valhalla. But then it grew to a full game.
Excellent. Now,
I still find
for
Uncharted a
defense,
more entertaining run and
you
jump
can parry the
game.
attacks of your opponent.
Well, I agree with you
After a few
until I
successful
played
parries, your opponent will win.
Assassin's Creed Unity.
Try to parry my attacks.
The parkour on that one really blew my mind.
Yes.
Yes! Okay, that was a little uncomfortable.
That's good.
Okay, and Jesus walking backwards.
Excellent. Some attacks
My
cannot
hours
be
at Sekiro
parried and must be
are paying
dodged
off.
instead.
Can you beat an old lady with a stick? I love the Spider-Man
Good
memes.
work.
Beat an old lady with a stick to get here.
That's the way. Well done. Now, let us try a free fight together. Use what you've learned.
Hey, blows a fox. Okay.
That took me by surprise. Well done.
That took me by surprise. Yeah, of course it did. Can I just spam attack? No, I don't think so. Out of stamina. Stamina has been depleted. It is consumed when dodging or attacking. Oh, that's why I couldn't attack. Okay. Parrying successfully. Ooh, that couldn't be parried. My bad. It was funny because in Valhalla you had to attack to recover stamina.
Take that!
Where did that come from?
Take that! Are parries still OP in this game?
are done
It used to be too easy. Yeah, they're easy.
Why
No, in
must we
Assassin's Creed
stop?
1 they were
I learned
easy
nothing from
peasy.
failing.
Not
Your
happening.
learning
Yeah, it's not the
requires
same.
action and stillness in
Oh
equal
man, that
parts.
background. Jesus
You
Christ.
have made the action. Now seek the stillness. Do
What
not
kind of tech
rush
are you
your
using?
training. Be
It's in
patient.
the description.
Failure is a part of progress. Think on
Failure is a
these
part of
words
progress, guys.
and come back better.
Facts.
Yes, master. I will.
Good. See you later.
Okay, can I go back to the city, please? They are still using Assassin's Creed Valhalla engine? Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Ahmed will soon go back to the House of Wisdom. I fear he may end in the...
Are you coming, Bassem? Leave the stories for later.
May I speak to you in confidence?
You know you can.
I overheard Mentor Rayhan speaking to an emissary earlier. Mentor Rayhan asked if we may come under attack for...
You know what? I can actually use a previous save for Baghdad. Oh, it was overwritten. Dang it.
Rebels in Baghdad.
Are we
Yeah, it runs
safe
better
here?
than Valhalla though.
I
Yeah.
do not know. But I pity the people who attack this nest of eagles.
I mean,
How goes the watch?
I get it that it doesn't look like an next-gen game, but there are games that look horrible and run worse than the previous games. Example, Starfield
We will start there.
runs worse than Cyberpunk with
Come,
ray
Lou.
tracing on.
Follow me.
So it's hard to complain, really.
Are you looking forward
But I know
to
it's
the
it's
initiation?
easy to pick on
Yes.
Starfield. I know.
It feels like I have been preparing my whole life for this.
I could not sleep the night before my ceremony. From excitement and a small bit of fear. If I am to be honest.
We all fear the unknown. But a greater unknown awaits on the other side of initiation.
You speak of the
We
order.
also text Forza.
I see them as
will.
monsters from a tale.
I have many games
Yes,
to
massive.
cover.
She's
Ooh, those hands are going to burn tomorrow. Jesus.
Find a place to hide. What is this place? Quickly! I am behind you. We must strike fast. Agreed.
Murder foliage.
Hey, you! Hold a moment. Time to die!
Ooh.
There, got you! Done for. Prepare. Do not give up. Keep fighting. Remember your training. There.
Remember your training.
So slow.
Snake, remember the basics of CQC.
There you are.
The combat feels different on Valhalla, which makes sense. We're not a badass
Got you.
Viking warrior. We're a skinny guy that moves fast. The crew modern fast, I already tested that. It was the beta, I know, but it didn't change much.
Not like the way.
Yeah, the thing with Valhalla is that it was way more dense with stuff. Well, bigger map, bloated mess. Snake!
Mercenaries from Baghdad.
How do you know?
Sì, te qua fra panda.
Bassem recognized the make of the sword. I believe him.
Bring him in. How do you know?
Yeah. Good. Am I an assassin now? Can I go back to the city? Okay, we're meditating. That means that we are doing something important. Okay. Okay, guys, so when you're in a place with lots of foliage, you basically need to use dynamic resolution with this card. Otherwise, you're going to drop below 30 on native resolution. So, when you're in the foliage area, lock it to 30. Wait, lock it to 30. Use dynamic resolution. Because on native resolution, you're going to drop below 30 when there's a lot of trees. So very few areas of the game. Otherwise, you should be okay. And if you want to be at 30 at all times, use the dynamic resolution here. And if you want 60s, you can actually get there with reduced image quality, but it works. You can do it if you use adaptive resolution. 50 to 60 basically. So let's hop to the next card. You become an assassin when you chop off your finger. We have photo mode. Anyway, let's swap GPUs, otherwise I'll be here forever and I got work to do after this, so yeah, let's do that. Does this game have FSR only for dynamic res? No, you can use FSR manually, or you can also use FSR XeSS, and I'm now going to find out if DLSS is in the game. I think it is, but let's see for sure. Let's go. No ray tracing? I don't think so. No, go to city first. No, you. Yo mama. $3050 is going to give it a backhand slap. Good. That's what we want, right? XeSS or FSR, which one is better? In my opinion, in this game, XeSS looks better, but the performance hit is way bigger, so way bigger. It runs worse with XeSS, but I think it looks better overall. There's less graininess to the edges, to say it in some way. Okay, here we go. 3050, and let's play on Ultra directly. The game doesn't seem to care. How dare you speak on my mama? I dare. Okay, let's see. Update available. Yeah, sure. How much is the update? 4 gigabytes. Okay, that's okay. Doesn't matter. I have a good internet. Let me flex my internet connection. Leon, is that you? Yeah, Leon and Ashley. Yeah, they're all Nvidia cards. It refreshes the driver on its own, but after the stream ends, I do a complete wipe of the drivers, so it doesn't do it very often. Maybe it's a day 0 update, but a 4 GB update is pretty odd. But hey, who knows? And as you can see, sometimes it's pretty hit or miss. Sometimes it goes to 80 megabytes and then blah, drops down. Yeah, the theme of Odyssey was nice. You never played any game after Origins? Oh. Origin had always had unloaded NPCs for you? Well, maybe it was a CPU limitation. Hang on, I'm impatient. Let me fix it. Maybe there's a lot of people downloading this. Never mind, there we go. My internet is back. Oh wait, I'm live streaming, that's why. I'm an idiot. Of course I'm not going to download at the maximum speed. Let's see if the update broke performance. I don't think it did. No, this stuff shouldn't be bad because I have an NVMe drive connected. $1050 Ti playable on low 720p. You can play on 1080p on the 1050 Ti on medium. You're loading 30 gigabyte games for days while you got a couple minutes to install 4 gigabytes. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I downloaded the game before starting the live stream. Took like 5 minutes. Because my connection, I have a gigabit, so it's like what, 112 megabytes per second in here when I'm not streaming. There we go. Okay, I don't know what the patch is. Let's consider it a day 0 patch. Not sure what it changed, but it shouldn't be a big difference. Oh, and by the way, you'll see this screen for a couple minutes when you first launch the game, because it will compile the shaders. Let me also push my monitor to 4K. Because I'm going to do multiple resolutions. And of course, once I'm done, we got the Steam Deck. After I finish my meeting at work. I'm now an adult. Can you guys believe that? I started this channel in 2014. I was 19. Or was I? No, I was 18. Mirage just seems half done. Yeah, it seems rushed. Definitely. 4K with a 3050? Hell yeah. And if it has DLSS, I'm very confident we're getting there. Is SSD required for Assassin's Creed Mirage? As far as I know, it's not required. Why don't they just develop one AC game for like 4 years? I don't know. Greed. Well, the next Assassin's Creed game apparently will be in feudal Japan, so I'm pumped for that one. The thing is, Sony has Ghost of Tsushima, which is basically Assassin's Creed in Japan, so maybe they are late to the party. Santiago bad story? Yeah, it's Santiago lore. Intel Arc. Assassin's Creed. Be greedier. Nothing is true. Greed is permitted. You need some advice. New CPU, but my motherboard isn't compatible. If I were to replace my motherboard and CPU, would any of my data be deleted? No, your data won't be deleted. Your data is in your hard drive or SSD. Depends on what you have there. Okay, so 1440p, sorry, 1080p. Let's put on the ultra high preset because we like doing that. No adaptive quality. There's DLSS. Yeah, guys, there is. There you go. But we're not using it right now. Well, I think if you keep it on native, it's actually DLAA. So that's awesome. Imagine if Ghost of Tsushima PC port comes out when Assassin's Creed Japan drops. That would be pretty funny. But that means I have two Japanese Assassin's Creed style games coming close together, so happy to do so. Why is there a 3GB update? No idea. Your guess is as good as mine. Our mind grew up so fast. Well, yeah, I now have a job. That is not only YouTube. That's why I'm doing less content. I used to make like 4 videos a day. Every day. They put that in the new update? No, I don't think so. Remember that since I didn't have an RTX card in the previous parts? Motion blur, no. So we're in the highest settings. And on native resolution. Let's see how it goes. This game appears to be a combination of Origins, Odyssey, and Valhalla. Yeah, I mean, it's basically a Valhalla expansion turned into a full game. Okay. So again, in this part with lots of foliage down there is where it drops. But it's fine, otherwise. We'll see once we jump into the city that is less foliage heavy.
Assalamu alaikum, Basim.
I must see Al Hassan.
I think this is actually DLAA, guys. Hang on. Let me check on something very quickly. I think if you enable DLSS here and put native resolution, it's actually DLAA. So let me stick to TAA for a moment. Okay, slight improvement. Yeah, no, almost the same. Okay, it wasn't DLAA then. That's disappointing. Yeah, let's get out of the foliage. Oh, hang on, I forgot. The volumetric fog, I need to turn that off. Well, turn that off. I cannot do that. I can lower it only, but... Volumetric clouds. The worst setting in Ubisoft history. Now we're talking. Kinda.
How are you feeling on this auspicious day?
It is, I speak, hit.
I wish I could just take a look into the cave for a moment.
Yeah, everyone's well.
This is a big day for him.
The thing is, now it's dropping frames because there's a big amount of foliage. That seems to kill it. But then in the city we'll see how it goes. Long ago you see you an actually game. Yeah, but at that time I was only doing YouTube. So yeah, that time I didn't have time to game because game was my only job.
I felt afraid.
So yeah,
My
circumstances
palms were slick with
change.
sweat and my knees were shaking.
So now when you get older, you just get out of your work, watch a live stream or something and play some games. Now I'm playing separate ways in Resident Evil 4 Remake. I'm also playing Cyberpunk quite a bit.
Being afraid.
I'm addicted to Cyberpunk. I fallen asleep 4 AM yesterday because, well, I decided to play Cyberpunk until 4 in the morning. Well, I didn't decide. The game decided. I was going for the Pan Am romance option, so I was very busy. When it's the city, at the start of the game really, but then you get thrown in here and you have a sword. You can actually do stuff. That's why I'm here right now. Okay. They're now going to cut off my finger, I'm guessing. You just buy and never play the games. Been there, done that. I'm trying to learn from that. 1080 Ti or 37, you can play any PS4 title, 4K high. Oh yeah, of course. Oh, come on, let me skip. Are they going to cook my finger over there?
Ibn Ishaq. Are
I'll
you
walk
ready
the
to
path
leave
of
your
shadows.
life behind and walk the path of shadows?
Yeah. Shut up, Cap. Nobody asked for your
Are
opinion.
you ready to give up who you once thought you were? Ready to sacrifice everything you held close?
I am.
Never forget the tenets you have sworn to uphold. Stay your blade from the flesh of the innocent.
The Finger Creed.
Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Brotherhood.
The Brotherhood.
Then, out of the dark, you will come into the light.
Oh, okay. That's a new phrase. Oh god, that is going to
And
hurt.
from the light, you will return to the dark.
This is going to hurt. Holy hell. What happens if I don't do anything? Roll credits. Okay, I did. Yeah, Maria Di Filippo definitely is very suspicious.
Basim ibn Ishaq, you now follow in the Eagle's path.
Excellent. Do you have any antiseptics for me? I literally just cut off my finger. Those kind of like Bayek. Well, actually, to me looks a little bit like Morbius sometimes.
Welcome, Hidden One. You have no... Lose your
Whoa,
voice.
hey!
Well done. Which one will I strike
You
with
have
next?
trained me
I'm
well.
here again. I'm waiting for the city part.
How is that?
Since here there's more foliage. I will see.
When the student finally faces the master as their equal, I love when this happens.
Okay, so now somebody's going to die. That's okay. How well do you think the 4070 can run it? RX 470? Should be okay.
Save your strength.
You should be able to get 60s on high 1080p quality
Left
FSR.
Baghdad in a hurry.
Here, drink.
Oh my god, that animation for drinking was horrible. What a joke.
Ali. He is gone.
Seriously, for an old lady. Yeah, Roshan has always been old since she was born. She wasn't born at a very young age.
The order. Bring him to my
The
tent.
blade was hot enough to cauterize your finger, so don't worry. I don't know.
If
I don't know
Ali
about
is
that,
gone,
man.
we are blind. The Order has put a fog over Baghdad and their movements.
We must go to Baghdad.
Yes, we must go. Thank
Roshan,
you.
Qasim,
Took
go
you
with
long
Khaled.
enough.
Leave at once.
Hey, game lover. It's been a while, man. How's it going? Okay, now we are in a cutscene. That's why it's 30 FPS. Sorry, a cutscene. A video. This is not actually in-game. Now it's swapped to a cutscene. Which is video. I can see some blocks. But the videos look okay. Not a blocky mess. It's funny, they cut off his finger, but they have the blade that doesn't cut your finger. Doesn't make sense. Play half of the game to go to Baghdad. Well, but you're there at the beginning. The thing is, you don't have any weapons. You're basically just a guy that climbs in a very slow manner. No, it's not real time. This is a video. Now it is real time. See, this part now is actually real time. So the cutscenes are video footage, basically. Okay, I think I'll lower the draw distance for this. See, now we got the name of the game. So this means that I actually started the game. Hopefully I have the eagle now.
Basim, we should keep moving.
I would like to look around first, if I may.
Yes, please.
Baghdad and its surroundings call to me.
Very well, but do not be long.
Do not be long. Yeah, I'll take like 5 weeks to get back.
Look for a lattice-covered courtyard near Shah's mosque. That is where Noor was
Lattice-covered
gathering his
courtyard.
information. That is where we will be.
Does the game have FSR 3? No, FSR 2. Yeah, I'm going to do 4K later. Baghdad.
What do you see?
Yes, and I have the eagle, finally. Thank you. Ah, that's great.
Now, where does my heart take me?
Where does my heart take me? To being alive. Let's go to the middle of the city. I don't know how to get there, but...
Guide me, Enkidu.
In the meantime, let's watch him go there. Yeah, I think if you want to keep the native resolution, you probably want to lower it from ultra to very high. The draw distance, I mean. I'm going right there. You know what, I'm going to go directly there. Yeah, I think what we need to fix here is pretty simple. You just pause the game. There's 2 ways to do this. Hang on. First of all, I'll save. One of them, I would say, is to lower the world details and the clutter density, and probably the shadows to very high. They still look pretty good. And make sure the volumetric clouds are on medium. Otherwise, you should be getting 60s. But let's pretend that we are very demanding gamers and we want to play on ultra no matter what. Well, let's try DLSS. So DLSS quality. Let's see it now. And now you get 70 FPS. Looks pretty good. The edges, I mean, with DLSS. So probably, yeah, I'll probably play with DLSS anyway. The edges are more stable than TAA. But you guys can clearly notice that the city is smaller than the previous maps. Oh yeah, the foliage really kills it on Ultra. Holy hell, look at this, guys. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that adjustment. Otherwise, when you go to any place foliage related, it's going to suck. I mean, I always lower this. Let's keep it on very high. On the shadows, on very high. Okay. Let's restart. Sí, Daniel, no hay problema. 30-60, lo más bien. Intel Arc. Yeah, I mean, the 10400F is not 100%, I'm guessing, because they swapped to the X12. I think the other games, like Odyssey especially, with the X11, that was the main issue. Mirage. Mirage. This is also on PS4. Yep. I mean, the architecture of Odyssey is way different because you're in Greece.
Yalla, yalla!
Okay, this is better now. Yeah, guys, don't play on Ultra. It's a waste. It's not a huge improvement. And you don't lose like 40% performance on grass. Although here you still drop frames. I don't know what's wrong with the grass in this game. Oh, the horse is tired. Mirage.
Such familiar sights. Greetings once again, Baghdad. Show me what I have missed.
Okay, Baghdad. As you can see, it runs better than outside, because again, foliage is the problem.
Show me everything.
Okay, I think I'll continue to the middle of the city instead. This is what I usually do. And to drop to high settings, yeah, I think high will make more sense. The thing is that grass performance drop doesn't make any sense at all. That's what I'm trying to get through. And I see that the CPU usage is higher now. Foliage on low, yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay, restricted area. Excuse me, sir. I'm a master assassin. I need to go to the middle of the city. I'm just testing performance over here. Okay, I clearly cannot climb that. Oh, the memories. Yep, the closer to the city, the more... Oh, okay. I just had to run around. Why is it a restricted area? What the hell? Okay, the city does have some foliage. Yeah. It's good. It doesn't seem as bad as when I was running through the grass like a maniac. Good.
What see you, my friend?
Neat. So the outside of the city makes me do a drop to high, I think. Ooh. Yes, please. Okay. Let's save. Yeah. Outfits, doesn't matter. I can save while I'm in combat, of course. I'll just stay in the grass. Yeah, there's some weird stuttering, but I'm using a 10400F, so it's getting closer to 100%. Okay, I think I'm in the clear. Am I in the clear? Can I save now? Thank you. Does graphics look any better than Valhalla? Looks different. It's clearly the same engine. Okay, we're doing high. I think that makes more sense. And let's turn off DLSS for now. I hate that we have to restart the game. Hopefully in the next engine they actually allow us to do everything without going out of the game each time. It bothers me. Yeah, 6 cores will be like the... Yeah, 8 cores. 4 cores like threads, right? Which is like 4 P cores. Yeah, I mean, when I change the CPU for the channel, it's probably going to be like 13th Gen i5 or something. Probably the 13500 or 13600. So I have 20 threads in total. So it's like, I don't remember how many P cores. I think it's 6 P cores until E cores, 10 E cores, I think. Yeah. Sorry, 8 E cores. Espérame, ¿qué te pasó? Yeah, the environment in ultra high is killer. Yeah, especially in a more detail heavy area. Okay, let's see. So now no DLSS, but we don't play on high instead of ultra.
What do you see, Enkidu?
Okay. Upper 50s. And I'm looking at this. Honestly, if I don't do a side-by-side comparison, it's hard for me to notice the decrease in visuals. It looks the same to me, guys. I noticed that the shadows are less defined, but the shadows still look good, so... Yeah, makes no sense to go to Ultra. Unless you have a high-end PC and whatever, you want to do it, but... Well, I see some pop in some buildings. Some. But nothing outrageous. Can I pet the cat? Unplayable. I cannot believe this. How could they do this to me? So yeah, guys, play on high. Do yourselves a favor. It's funny how he limps. Yeah, definitely. Do yourself a favor and play on high. And I see some weird stutters here. Okay, combat is pretty easy. Or maybe I'm pretty good. Well, if it's one guy, it's fine. Maybe if there's more people involved, it's not going to be so nice. DLSS sometimes looks good on 1080p. Sometimes. But up to you, of course. So, okay, let's climb up to the vantage point. Oh. We switched to 1440p. At 1440p, DLSS balance looks good enough. If you can do quality, it's a little bit better, but... Okay, good. See guys, this is the first step in the right direction. I cannot climb like an idiot. Like grabbing places that don't have... Although the animations are horrible for the parkour, it just doesn't feel fluid at all on the animation side. So I guess they're slowly getting there, but still. This is not like the... It's trying to go back to its roots, but it's still a long ways off. It's a good attempt, but not good enough. Yeah, Ultra usually doesn't make sense. Okay. So, if you play on high, you should be fine. If you don't like the drops into the 50s at times, enable DLSS quality. But for now, 1080p is okay. So let's do 1440p for the Giga chats out there. Yeah, DLSS is okay in this game. It's a bit soft, but it's serviceable. Let's see. Okay, 1440p native.
Nothing can hide from us, Enkidu.
Yeah. Okay, at 1440p I would use DLSS. And since we have more pixel count to work with, yeah, it drops into the 40s. Let's fix it. DLSS quality, we can go as low as balanced if needed. Can't wait for Alan Wake 2. Yeah, same. Yeah, it's below 60 because we went to 1440p, guys. I mean, come on. There we go. Here I'm being very aggressive with the camera. Yep. There we go. We're pretty good.
I've idled long enough. Roshan and Foulad are surely awaiting me at the bureau.
Okay, some drops into the upper 50s, no big deal. Ooh. Yeah, with more than one enemy at once, it's actually difficult. Good. Ooh. So I see that they are meaning you to basically do stealth. Run benchmark. Trust me that this runs worse than the benchmark. The benchmark is just a pan around the city. This is me literally running through the city and panning and moving the camera aggressively. So trust me, this is worse, especially when I do this. Come on. Took me long enough. Why do I have to kill him? Can I just knock him out? American? No, not American. I'm from South America. Follow group. Oh, cool. Social stealth. Do you think Spider-Man 2 will come to PC? Yeah, but maybe 1 or 2 years after the PlayStation 5. It'll be worth the wait. We'll probably have way better computers at that point. Reduce 2 atoms. Yeah, I mean, my game testing is for the regular Joe, exactly. It's like, okay, what do you put in the option menu when you start game? Good. Performance okay? Yeah. Thanks. Okay. Now, moment of truth, 4K. It could be FSR 2.1, but definitely not FSR 3. Yeah, no. This game only FSR 2. DLSS and XeSS. Okay, 4K high. Let's disable upscaling. Let's see if we get single digits. Wow, it looks super sharp. But 30 FPS.
Show me everything.
Yeah, no. You don't want to do native 4K. Trust me on that one. Yeah, no. Let's do... I usually do performance DLSS at 4K. But let's do quality. Let's do a 30 frames configuration. There we go. Much better. So this is the closest that you can get to 4K. Yeah, it was 30, but it was dropping below 30. Especially when flying around. Which game has the best parkour in your opinion? Some of the best parkour I would say Assassin's Creed Unity. On the fluid movement, definitely Unity. But that's just my opinion. Do Ultra 4K for science. Let me do performance DLSS first. No, I won't let you. If you want as close as possible to 4K, there you go. High settings, DLSS quality. Let's do performance DLSS, which is way better looking than 1080p. Performance DLSS. At 4K, performance DLSS looks good in general. Oh yeah, Mirror's Edge. Yeah, but I'm talking in general. I don't really like... Okay, look at this. At 4K, even on performance DLSS. No way to get 60s. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Mirror's Edge is a first-person parkour, which is also pretty good. Don't get me wrong. But I'd rather play parkour in third person. Personal preference, of course. Yeah, 1440p I would say is the best balance, without a doubt, yeah. Agreed completely. You must synchronize to be able to fast travel. Oh, I already did it, so... Genius. Hey Redline Gaming, it's been a while. Assassin's Creed Origins or Mirage, what's your opinion? They're completely different games. That's my opinion. If you are telling me which one to play, I mean, play Origins right now because it's cheaper. By the way, thanks Ubisoft for providing a code. And then if you want more, again, more focus on stealth, because Origins is more, I mean, you can fight your way through it. On this one, fighting two enemies was a little bit of a challenge. A little bit. So in this game they want you to stealth. So I'm more into that personally. Have you tried the Assassin's Creed 1 filter? What? There's an Assassin's Creed 1 filter? You mean like everything looks white? Hang on. Let me enable dynamic resolution 60. Let me see if we can get there. Yeah, no, the GPU cannot handle it, even with dynamic resolution. But hey, I'm asking 4K 60 from a 3050. I'm being a little bit too ambitious, let's say. So let's stay on quality DLSS. Yeah, I mean, it feels better than the previous games, that's for sure, in my opinion at least. Just the fact that combat is not the option, in a way. I mean, you can do it. What I like is that it doesn't feel like, okay, see this map that is huge? Okay, do the icons over there. I mean, it still has that, but it's not like I not see the map like on previous games. It doesn't feel... I haven't played enough hours to know that, but it doesn't feel as bloated as the previous games. It's like 10 to 15 hours. There's a pickpocket mechanic, there's a social blended mechanic that is not as good as the previous games, but here we go. And fighting two enemies, as an example, if it's more than one enemy, you're basically screwed. If you don't know how to fight properly. It's not like you can do multiple enemy kills like in Brotherhood. Yeah, where's the classic filter? If that exists, I'm totally using that, if it looks good. X photo mode. If you were like, oh, hang on, iconic filter. Ooh, oh, oof. Okay. I missed that. Sorry, guys. Okay, it's a little bit too aggressive, I would say. Yeah. No, I think... no, I don't like the filter. I guess I was a little bit too... What to say? I was expecting more than it actually was. It's not good. I don't like the filter. This is nothing like the classic AC1 look. They just put a blue filter over everything. Yeah, no. Guys, don't use the filter. Better yet, wait for a mod that can do it better. This is horrible. It's still an afterthought. And thank you, Dark Master, for the 6MYR donation. He says R9 8900 5900HX 3080 16 gigs 32 gigs of RAM laptop 1440p 60. Yeah, sure, why not? Use the burb. Here's the burb. So yeah, I don't have much to say really. Conclusion, first impressions, better said. The game performs better than I anticipated because I guess I'm used to games running poorly on release. So in that way I'm happy about it. And I like that if you go into combat, what's the hell? If you go into combat with more than one person, it actually becomes way more difficult. So the game really encourages stealth, which I'm happy about. And it also encourages you to actually review the place before doing something. For example, the first time I had to enter somewhere, just as an example, and it's not like, oh yeah, go to this marker. No, I had to find the key. Okay, who has the key? This guy. Okay, let's kill him and get the key. And it's like, no, the door is locked and the windows are locked down completely. Okay, what do I do? I mean, it's a minor thing. It's not like, again, like you need to be intelligent to figure it out. But it's an extra thing that I think adds a lot to how the game plays. And I'm more of a stealth guy. So if they find you, yeah, you're probably going to die if there's more than 2 guards. So yeah, I'm happy that they're focusing more on stealth. What bothers me is that it's clearly rushed. Because the facial animation is subpar. It's not AAA level. Then the parkour animations are stiff. Why the hell they didn't go back to the Assassin's Creed Unity movement system? I don't know. It just doesn't feel smooth. That regard. Then, I mean, it makes sense, the things that I'm saying, because it feels rushed because this was going to be an expansion for Valhalla, it seems. But it came up as an entire different game, separate from Valhalla. And you can notice, again, especially because of the animation, reuse assets, and all that. So yeah, I think it's a step in the right direction, but they did it the half-ass way. Oh yeah. Step in the right direction, the game is okay, Feels more like Assassin's Creed, finally. But I think it's the minimum, how to say, the minimum effort. Like, well done. But you can do way better than this. Come on, what the hell? So, also I'm happy about the performance. I thought it was going to be much worse. On the CPU side, it's pretty light, actually. I'm pretty surprised. And, well, they need to improve way more for the next one. Hopefully the Japan one focuses more on stealth mixed with action. But so far, this one I would say wait for a sale. This is not worth playing at full price. I don't know the price, but I wouldn't recommend it right now. So yeah, it tries to go back to its roots, but in a half-assed way, I would say. It's a step in the right direction though. I hope they keep this up, and well, and that the next one is actually closer to the original in some way. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did taking a look at the game for you guys and show you what it is about, how it performs. Again, performs better than I anticipated. You can do 60s even on a 1650, which is pretty impressive, on decent settings. And the dynamic resolution actually works in this game, which is impressive. Impressive, no. It's unusual, so I'm happy to report that. And on the CPU side, you don't need much. The city gets our 6-core 12-thread i5 10th gen to 80%. But in general, it tests between 30 and 60%, so it's pretty good. Yeah, this is 4K with DLSS. So like the stream if you liked it, subscribe if you want to see more. I have way more content coming. I'll be testing this game on Steam Deck in a few hours after my full-time jobs meeting that I have. And I'll see you guys next time. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Thank you, and thanks Ubisoft for providing a code, despite what I have to say about their company and products. Thanks guys, see you next time. And it's not on Steam, shame on you Ubisoft.